Where the Delhi government versus the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, that judgment is being pronounced as we speak, and Nalini is getting us all the developments where Justice A.K. Sikri is reading out the judgment, and this comes at a time when you had a prolonged, intensive arguments and non-cooperation that has been happening between the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi and also the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, his party, the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, what we are getting to know is the long-standing issue that has been going on between the two. Now, the judgment is being pronounced by Justice A.K. Sikri, and this coming at also a time when there has been another similar sort of a situation that is happening in Puducherry as well. But this is the news, what we are getting to know, that for now the pronouncement of this judgment is taking place in a Delhi court as we speak, and Justice A.K. Sikri is reading out the judgment because the Aam Aadmi Party had earlier on approached the Supreme Court for an early judgment in this case, and now Delhi government, that they say that they are unable to take crucial decisions because of this situation that has been ongoing since the time they came to power in New Delhi. We're talking about the Aam Aadmi Party, but this is an ongoing standoff that has been continuing between the Delhi Lieutenant Governor and also Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. They have also been sitting on a protest in the office of Lieutenant Governor, and that is what we are seeing of this turf between the centre and the state government that had happened last year. Now, the Supreme Court, if you remember, viewers, in July 2018 had inducted certain parameters for the governance of the national capital, and it seems that it will soon deliver the judgment on the contest between Delhi government and Lieutenant General on the authority to regulate services in the national capital. And that is happening as we speak. We're just waiting for more information from Nalini. Now, what we are getting to know is that Justice Sikri has refused to refer the matter to a larger bench, saying that the power of GNCT needs to be exclusive. He also goes on to say, and the judgment is going into specifics now, like issues in appeal, the services, the Anti-Corruption Bureau, the Commission of Inquiry, and the Delhi Electricity Reforms Act. Akshita Nandgopal is with us on the phone line. Akshita, just take us through the entire standoff that has been continuing between the Delhi Lieutenant Governor and also the Delhi government, and how you have today the judgment that is being pronounced by the Delhi court.
That's right, Amita, and Nalini, our colleague, is getting us all the latest updates that's coming in from the Supreme Court. Justice A.K. Sikri, as we speak, is right now reading out, pronouncing the judgment. So far, the updates that are coming in is that he's refused to refer the matter to a larger bench. Also, we understand that the judgment now is going into specific issues that have been mentioned in the appeal. This is a power tussle that's been spoken of in between different sectors of the of how the government really functions. So, with regards to services, with regards to the Anti-Corruption Bureau, the Delhi Electricity Reforms Act, all of this is really looked into at this point by the Supreme Court. The judgment is being pronounced on every specific issue that's been mentioned in the appeal. Also at this point, Justice Sikri has said, insofar as the executive power of the NCT is concerned, it is an exclusion to the executive power of the central government. That is a very, very crucial point that's been made, where Justice Sikri says that it is an exclusion of the executive power of the central government, that you have the powers of the NCT. So at this point, we are hearing that it could, in all likelihood, be a split verdict. But of course, we'll have to wait and watch to see what each judge has to say. Right now, Justice Sikri is currently speaking and making it very clear that as far as the powers of the government versus LG are concerned, the powers of the government need to be exclusive. There are details being mentioned about every specific issue in this particular appeal. The judgment of the Supreme Court is expected to go into a great amount of detail with regards to services, the Anti-Corruption Bureau, and every single part of the governance battle really that we witnessed between the government and the Lieutenant Governor. So the latest updates that are coming in at this point, Justice Sikri is also saying and observing observing that to avoid a conflict of powers between the LG and the government, it's necessary to carve out a just and fair mechanism. So they are pushing Justice Sikri right now in court, pushing for some sort of a mechanism to ensure that they don't see this kind of a tussle breaking out in every single field, in every single point when it comes to the issue of governance. But some of the highlights that Justice Sikri so far has said is that as far as the executive power of the government is concerned, it should be in exclusion of the executive power of the central government.